What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Oh boy, alright. Making his debut on the channel tonight! We have guitar virtuoso Steve Vai. Yes, indeed. How about that? Steve Vai making his debut on the channel.
Little Stevie Vai is going to play a composition on the guitar. He wrote it all by himself.
Okay, this comes as a request from Java Devil, and this is actually one of Java Devil's 3 prioritized requests for the month of June for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Java Devil. I hope you enjoy the show. Java Devil wants to see me react to this song by Steve Vai called Teeth of the Hydra. Now, have I heard this song before? I don't think I have. I'm like 90% sure I haven't heard this song before. The name doesn't strike me. I mean, look, I may very well have heard this song before, but I do not remember that name. That name does not stick out. It doesn't ring a bell. So, to the best of my knowledge, I have never heard this song before. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing, and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Steve Vai himself. Cute. And the video has 1.7 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. A link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Steve Vai, Teeth of the Hydra, official music video. Wah, wah, wah.
Unbelievable.
Look, I'm not saying the video's gonna get blocked, okay? I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is this. Whenever you use official anything, official music video, official live video, official audio, whenever you're using anything with the word official and it comes off of the artist or the band's official page, the odds, the chances of it getting blocked are going to be slightly higher. So I'm not saying it's gonna get blocked for sure. I'm just saying there's the higher possibility of it getting blocked because it is the official video and it is coming off the official channel. So that's all I'm saying. We're going to hope for the best, and we'll see what happens here. Hopefully, everything will work out just fine. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Really rainy. The video was shot in 480 or something. The chain sound effect. That's great. Oh God, all the lights. Good Lord, look at that monstrosity. So we got a 12-string guitar up here, a 6-string guitar up here. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 7-string for the look of it. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, looks like it's a 7-string guitar. Okay, well, there's that. 7-string guitar, 12-string guitar, and a 4-string bass with a neck and head design and a British design like a Steinberg. What a monstrosity. And what do you have over here? What, sitar strings? Or dulcimer strings, maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah, he's got 4 different instruments on one guitar. I mean, not the first time I've seen Steve do that. It's not unusual, but I mean, it's still odd. This is a definite new addition. I've never seen him use that on a guitar before. And playing a 7-string, that's fairly new to me too. I don't think I've ever seen him play a 7. Should be interesting. Also, got to keep in mind, this is a music video. This is not live. This is not like, it's not like he's really playing this and what you're hearing is what you're seeing. People are going to get fooled by this, and it's a real shame. Look, it's a professionally produced, edited, and post-produced music video, okay? What we are hearing is not what we are seeing, okay? Plain and simple. I know a lot of people are like, how could you say that? He's really playing that. Look, he may really be playing it, but you're not hearing him play. What you're hearing is studio audio put over the video. It's not hard. It's really, that is like video editing 101, putting audio over video. All you gotta do is time it, and that's easy with a click. So it's super easy. Yeah, but for all the people that think for 1 second he's actually playing this live and what you're hearing is what you're seeing, it's not. It's not. Let's be honest here, okay? But I'm sure what you're going to see him play is what is being played. I'm sure we're going to see it. I doubt that guitar is even really plugged in. I see a cable running into an amp, but I don't see a speaker, and I don't see any outs at all. I don't see any cables running out of the back of that head at all. So, all for effect. It's all for effect. It's all for entertainment purposes. Nothing wrong with it. I want to make sure everybody keeps things in perspective. That's all. So, did he really play this instrument live in studio? Possibly. I mean, I've seen him play double neck guitars. I've seen him play triple neck guitars live. So, is he fully capable? Of course he's fully capable. You know, it would be, you know what would settle this argument if he was actually, like, if this was not a music video, if this was actually being done live, that would solve the entire argument. It would. Anyway, let's get into this. I just noticed on the bass, the top 2 strings, the E, well actually it's A. He's playing A, so it's E A E A. So he has the tuning to. I think it's E A. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it's E and A. So he has E A E A. He has, you know, tuned to fifths. Okay, that's fine. But I noticed the top 2 strings, the low E and the low A. That's fretless. The bottom 3 strings are fretted, but the top 3 are not. They're fretless. Huh. I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't think I've ever seen a neck half fretted and half not. That might be the first time I've ever seen that. That's pretty cool. Kind of makes me want to do that now. I kind of want to do that with one of my 6 strings. I kind of want to do the same thing. It's cool, man. It works. It definitely works. The song is, it's interesting. I can't put my finger on it. It's laid back. It's definitely laid back, but when it's laid back like that, it gives the solo line really an opportunity to shine. So that's good. Let's continue. Let's see where this goes. Back and forth. Okay, I was wrong. Corrections and retractions, go ahead.
Corrections and retractions.
Okay, my apologies. Bottom string is A. Second string, E. Third string, octave A. And then a D on top of it. So A, E, A, D. Okay. That actually does make more sense. Gives you more options. Huh. Interesting tuning. But it does make more, it makes way more sense than EA. So I'm glad to see that that's actually the real tuning. Coming off the bass, every time he hits the bass, he comes back on the backswing and strums these strings. Now, I'm not sure, like I said, sitar possibly, dulcimer possibly. I'm not 100% sure what that is. Setup wise, I'd have to ask him. I like how it's got the 12 string. I like the tone he's got set up on his 12 string. Kind of that thin, almost sitar-like within itself, which is interesting. Makes me wonder though, why has it here if he has it here? These two are almost identical. Not sure why he did that, but it's working. It's definitely working. No, it's fun to watch. It's definitely fun. Look, did he record this song with this instrument? I'm inclined to believe so. I'm inclined to believe because everything he's doing is just so fluid. I mean, it looks very well practiced, very well rehearsed. Like, everything is so fluid. That every movement is so fluid. Transition from the bass string to the sitar string to the 7th string. It's very, very fluid. And that only comes with practice and comfortability and familiarity and muscle memory. So clearly, I wholeheartedly believe that he used this instrument to record this song because it's too natural. It's just too natural to be anything else. That's cool. I mean, I would love to see him play this song live, like on stage, without post-production, editing, lining up audio, playing with the click and everything. I would love to see him do this live. Because that would absolutely blow my mind. It absolutely would. Anyway, let's keep going here. So smooth. Kind of shades of Passion and Warfare. Oh, he's gonna go. Sounds like he's gonna go into a full-blown guitar solo here. Let me back it up just a tad. Okay, right here. All right. I'm kind of getting shades of Passion and Warfare on this. What song was that I'm thinking of? Animal, I think. When he went into that low, like the time kind of disappeared, and it was just that low crunch, that diving crunch, and little notations here and there above, just on the top, just fluttering notes. very reminiscent of Animal in the bridge section. Very cool. One of my favorite songs from Steve Vai. Actually, I love that whole album, Passion and Warfare. I think to this day, Passion and Warfare is still my favorite album from him. I mean, there have been albums I've heard from him that came close, but Passion and Warfare is still my favorite. Yeah, I mean, it's a great track. It's a great track. Like I said, I'm trying to keep things in perspective and remember that this is a music video. This is not him actually playing live, and what we're hearing is what he's playing live in sync with each other. It's not the case. But he's doing a convincing job. I'll tell you that right now. I mean, everything looks smooth. It really does. I still would love to see him play this live. I would. I'd love to see him play this instrument live. Anyway, let's keep going here. Let's hear this solo now. Unfriend at the top of the neck, nice. Yeah, that was for the video. That wasn't actually how you got that sound. Fun to watch and fun to listen to. Pretty typical of Steve Vai videos, if I'm being honest. It's the same thing. It's a lot of fun to watch. It's a lot of fun to listen to. You just have to keep things in perspective. And remember that this is a music video, post-produced, edited music video. But if you could do that and keep everything in check, it's still fun. It's just, it keeps a definite level of perspective and reality into your perspective, which is nice. Let me think about it. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Steve Vai with Teeth of the Hydra. This was a request from Java Devil, and this was actually one of Java Devil's 3 prioritized requests for the month of June for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So there you go, Java Devil. I hope you enjoyed the show, man. I thought about it. I got a score, and it took me a while. I'm going to be honest with you. I had to think about a lot more than I originally thought I had to think about, but I believe the score is fair. And I'm pretty sure that no one's going to be upset with the score I give. And when you listen to my reasonings how I came to the score, I don't think anybody's going to question it. I really don't. I think everybody's going to be just fine. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.5. Yep, 8.5. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. First things first, and this is the biggest factor, and I really need to explain why this is the biggest factor. This This was a music video.
That's the truth.
Okay? Now, I know a lot of people are going, duh. You know, of course it's a music video. But here's the thing. It is a produced, post-produced, edited, finalized music video. Okay, this was not live. I need everybody to understand this. Okay, what you heard was studio. What you saw was not what you heard. Okay, I can promise you that. There was no connecting cable from the guitar to the amp. There was nothing coming out of the back of the amp that I could see. Now, granted, there was fog, but the fog wasn't so low, or it wasn't so high that I couldn't see the floor underneath. And I saw no cables running from the back of that amp anywhere. So let's be clear. This was a music video, okay? What we saw is not what we heard. I need everybody to understand that, okay? And I know there's going to be people saying, well, that's not right. He had his guitar plugged in. Really? You saw it plugged in? I saw a cable running from the guitar down to the floor, but I didn't see that same cable running into the amp. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not even sure if that was a real amp. The display said Steve Vai. I don't think that was actually a working amp. I think that was used strictly for the purpose of this video. Now, I could be wrong about that, and that could very well have been a working amp, but I didn't see the guitar plugged into it, and I didn't see anything running out of the back of it. So this was a music video, okay? That is undeniable. That is indisputable, okay? That is an absolute fact. So let's move on now, okay? Now, having said that, help me keep perspective on this score. Still getting the 8.5, and I'm going to tell you my reasons why, okay? It was a very well-made music video. It really was. The lighting was good, the effects were good, the camera angles were good, the edits were done very well. Everything was done well in the music video, okay? I'm giving the music video a solid thumbs up. Good job, okay? Good job on the music video. It was well done, all right? Having said that, I've never put a whole lot of stock into music videos because they are nothing more than a marketing tool. They are not necessary. They are not needed. The song is what's important, not the video, okay? Now, having said that, watching the video though, this is where things start to come into play, and this is where I start to kind of question reality a little bit. In studio, it is very possible that he played all of these instruments that you heard separately. It's very possible. He could have had the sitar or the dulcimer done on Pro Tools, okay, very easily programmed. He could have been playing on one track. He could have been playing a 7-string guitar. On another track, he could have been playing a 12-string, or maybe it's just another 6-string set to emulate a 12. The bass could have been done on a 3rd track, very easily, very simply done. This could have been done in parts in a studio, okay? Or, and I'm saying or because this is a very, very strong possibility. As a matter of fact, this is what I'm actually kind of more leaning toward. He actually played that instrument in studio. I believe that is extremely possible, and I believe it's more than likely, actually. The reason I'm saying that, watching the video, his movements were so fluid. They were so rehearsed. They were so just smooth, man. I mean, his hands knew exactly where to go each and every time he transitioned from the 7-string to the bass. Every time he would hit the bass note, he would come back on the backswing and he would strum with the back of it with his either with the back of his fingers or with the pick, didn't really matter which. He would strum those isolated strings, which I believe to either be a dulcimer or a sitar. I'm not 100% sure which, but he would come back on the backswing each and every time off the bass. He would hit the bass, come back on the end of 4 to hit that. So, I mean, it was like clockwork. It was super smooth. And then going back up to the 12 to hit the resounding chord, the chord that would just resonate, and then back to the 6, back to the 7-string again. His movements were so fluid, and when he would go to bass and guitar at the same time, sliding the bass note with his right while hammering and sustaining with the left on the guitar, everything was just so well rehearsed, so well practiced. There's no way he could have just done that on the fly. Okay, that had to have been practiced, that had to have been rehearsed, and the best way to do it is to do it in studio. It really is. So I am actually leaning toward him playing that monstrosity in studio for the song. I believe he did, because like I said, everything was just so smooth, so well rehearsed. Muscle memory was off the charts. The creation, the design of that guitar, very cool. Now, starting with the 12 string, I have seen guitars where it was half fretted. The bottom half of the neck was fretted, the top half of the neck was unfretted. That is not unusual. I've seen that before. I've also seen the exact opposite. But the exact opposite doesn't work out too well, because when you're pressing down the string, it's going to hit the fret. So seeing it the way it was done, fretted at the bottom of the neck, unfretted at the top, makes way more sense. I've seen that before. It's not the first time I've seen that, but still a good concept and a welcome addition to this instrument. The middle neck, 7-string guitar, very cool, very nice, very standard. Great tone out of it too, by the way. The bass. Now this is where things got interesting for me. I have never seen that before on a bass. I've never seen that before, where you had the entire neck halved and the bottom of the neck for the bottom strings were fretted and the top strings, the lower noted strings, unfretted. I've never seen that before. I have seen it like the 12-string guitar, where it was separated in half, and the lower part of the neck was fretted and the upper part was unfretted. I've seen that, but this way, where it's lengthwise, no, I've never seen that. Never seen that. That was cool. It makes me want to do that with one of my 6s. I'm kind of tempted to. I might have to contact a luthier and see if they could do that for me. But in any case, I'm losing track. Very cool design. Very, very cool design. The tuning was interesting too, with the AEAD, which I originally thought was EAEA. Well, I very quickly found out, no, that's not it. I'm hearing the octaves A, yes, the E in the middle, but then I'm hearing a D above. And with only 4 strings, that's the only way you could do it, is AEAD. So, very cool. And then having those triggers on the guitar setup the way he did. Obviously running through a processor, he could probably make those triggers whatever sounds he wants. He just has to program them and then use them in whatever bay he has them in. Very cool. Great design. Great design guitar. I would love to see him play that live. I really would. I would love to see him play this song in particular live and see just how accurate it is to the music video. I'll bet you anything. I'll bet you it's extremely accurate. There may be a couple of modifications, but I'll bet you there isn't a whole lot. No, it was a really cool instrument to see. And to see him playing it. Look, I'm sure he was playing what he was hearing in his ears. I'm sure he was emulating exactly what he was playing in studio when he played this. I'm sure he was. But again, it was not live. It was track going in, or either through, I don't know if it had in-ears. I didn't check to see if he was using in-ears or not. My guess is it was just studio monitors doing the playback along with the click. So, it's very standard for music videos. It's very typical. So, it was still well done though. It was very well done. And I'm like I said, did he play that instrument live in studio? I'm leaning toward that he did, because like I said, muscle memory, just too fluid. The instrument itself, great creation. I would love to actually see him play it live. So, and the song itself was great. I mean, it was one of the simpler songs I've heard from Steve Vai, if I'm being honest. It wasn't that complex. As far as key changes, you were in A and D, and in the solo section, you went to E in a couple of certain spots. You went to E, but for the most part, it stayed in A the whole time. The guitar solo was nice. I did dig on the solo. It was short, but here's the thing. It was short for the guitar part. They switched to doing a bass solo, which I thought was really cool. I had to laugh at that because, I mean, look, I know Steve Vai can play bass. I've seen him do it. He's a phenomenal bassist on top, but I will say he's a much better guitar player. Going back up to the 12 string to do a little something there, which was cool, and then going back to guitar to get back into the main root of the song. Very cool, nice concept. The song was just a very laid back song. It was very easygoing. By Steve Vai standards. You look at other songs like Erotic Nightmares or The Audience is Listening or, oh gosh, what's another fast track? Well, Animal is one of my favorite tracks. I love that track. But you look at tracks like Off of Passion and Warfare that are far more energetic, far more driving, far more of a energy-based song. This song's a little more laid back, a little more relaxed, but that frees him up to have the opportunities to play those other necks and mess around like the way he did. So it worked out great. I dug the song. I absolutely dug the song. Would I listen to the song again? Yeah, I would. I absolutely would. I would actually like to listen to the song without watching the video. I think I'll have to do that. But yeah, like I said, the video is the video. You take the video for what it's worth. But like I've always said, music videos are nothing more than marketing tools. And I think this music video was made for no other reason was to show off that instrument. And kudos, look, it's a great looking instrument and it was a well done video. So I can't knock it. So I take all these things into account and that song coming to the 8.5. It's a great song. It's a great song. I would love to see him play it live using that instrument. I hope I get the chance to see that one day. Anyway, 8.5 is where we're at. 8.5 is where we're going to stay. So, 8.5, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.